Oh, I guess I was wrong. I was way wrong. I guess she will send some kind of receipt. This is going to be premiering in a little bit. We're going to watch it together. Wrong. I was way wrong. And we'll see what's going on here. So it's a little late night. I know it's 10 o'clock Eastern over here. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is kind of a last minute thing. I didn't think she was going to do it. I didn't think she was going to release. I thought it would just be that really stupid rap video that she put out. So we'll see if everything's going to go on. So appreciate you guys for coming in. Hit the like, subscribe. You know how we do things. I'm going to let it play, let it do its thing, and then we will react to it and see exactly if this is any kind of receipts. This is supposed to be it. I mean, she's going to be running in a couple of days, right? Early voting has already been set forward. I think the 25th is the last day. So let's see. Let's see if this actually will play. It said the premiere will begin shortly. Should I? Oh, there you go. Yep. It's about to. Well, I'll undo that in a second. But yeah. So yeah, this will she's actually gonna drop some receipts. Yeah, I'm shocked. So we're gonna just sit back and listen to this, and then we'll have our you guys will let me know what's going on and what you guys think about the video. I hope she does not rap the whole time. That will be extremely difficult to hear and understand. It's clickbait. Yeah, I mean it could be a 4-minute rap video. It could be, and that'll be really terrible because. That'll be really terrible. I hope it's not that. But yeah, please hit like, subscribe if you haven't. If you're interested in this kind of content where you just see a lot of mayors crash out, then you are at the perfect spot. And we got a minute left. Oh, I see. Vivian, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming by. I know you could not subscribe to her channel. But this is the receipts according to Big Tiffany, Tiff, they call it Big Tiff, Tiffany Henyard. Hopefully it is not a series of rap. We're done with that. Not interested in hearing any mixtapes. Not right now. We feeding the people. That has kind of got stuck in my head. I'm feeding the people. It is stuck in my head. I that's why I probably shouldn't. I don't want to listen to it anymore because it's definitely stuck in my head. But we're gonna play this thing. I'll shut up. And we will see what she has to say. So let's go.
And unfortunately, there's little difference between the spectacle perpetrated by Jedediah Brown at the meeting and the spectacle perpetrated by Lori Lightfoot at her meeting before.
And now to South Suburban Dolton and the investigation to find out if money is being mishandled there. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot has been investigating Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard for months now. Tonight, she gives her final report.
She goes before the people contending that she's going to expose theft and misuse of funds by who? By Tiffany Henyard.
We were tasked with looking into irregularities, allegations of irregularities regarding financial mismanagement by Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
But she spent her entire presentation talking about things done by other people, by accountants, by disgraced Dalton official Keith Freeman, who's doing these things. Nowhere in her presentation did she say, or could she say, that Mayor Henyard approved a single one of the expenses that she was discussing. In fact, the bulk of the information that was masqueraded to be the results of an investigation was already contained in standard village audits. There was no real investigation. It was political theater for a disgraced former mayor who wanted another chance at the limelight that's not earned.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot has lost her bid for re-election. She conceded the race last night after failing to get enough votes to qualify for a runoff in the crowded primary.
What Lori Lightfoot failed to mention is during most of the time period that she's supposedly investigating, the Board of Trustees unlawfully kept Mayor Henyard from being on the bank account. She had to go to court just to get on the account.
When other people come and do work in our village, Y'all need to pay them. Do not hold up their money and think you're going to get it paid to do nothing. So we're going to do the same thing until you pay them people, then y'all get y'all check.
She don't have the authority to do that.
Watch me. Watch
You're
me.
not even on the bank account.
So next, old business. So just to clear this up so the residents and everybody know what's going on. Basically, this board of trustees have put the village in financial despair. They put us in court several different times. If anyone's not following, they cost us over $600,000 for a recall for this attorney to get paid off of. I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to work with a board that's willing to work with me. What's a shame is why we ended up in court. This October warrant list, October 3rd, 2022 warrant list, when trustee Jason House and this clerk right here, Clerk Key, have went to the bank to remove me off the bank account. Let me tell you how deep this gets. Trustee Keys and your attorney, that attorney right there, well, clerk, okay, Clerk Key, and that attorney right there goes into the bank to remove me, your mayor, off the bank account. So y'all should ask yourself, why are they going through so many great lengths to remove me when the law state the mayor and the clerk is the ones on the bank account to put Trustee House on the bank account? This way y'all need to open your eyes at so you can understand what is truly going on. It's a money grab, a power grab for the village of Dalton. They keep talking about deficit, but you keep trying to pay this attorney. I motioned for court because I tried to stop them from paying that attorney right here, that $600,000. So when we went to court, the judge stopped everything. She didn't want to hear anything. She said she's gonna wait to do the hearing, and she stopped every payment possible and said she was only going to allow us to do payroll, which is to pay people that work for the village of Dalton.
For much of the time that's being discussed, she's being illegally kept from knowing what's going on with the money. Now that seems like it would be important. That's the truth. But Lori Lightfoot did not mention that. Jason House, a current member of the Board of Trustees, was not a signer on the bank account at all. And yet, he has repeatedly signed checks without authority. That's a fact. It's documented. He's spending thousands and thousands of the village's dollars without authority from the bank. He's committing bank fraud. He's committing check fraud. She's proved it in documents. There's matters pending in court. He's been told to stop doing it, and he still does it again and again.
How y'all allow him to convince y'all to put him on the bank account when he is in trouble or has been in trouble with the feds? So if y'all follow up with everything going on in the community, y'all will understand what's going on. And these are facts. This is stuff people mess up money all day long. I keep telling y'all. So what I'm saying is y'all allow this man to go on the bank account. Y'all didn't do any of your research, your homework. Y'all didn't do nothing. But I guess it's good, huh? Because everybody got their hand in the cookie jar. So all I'm saying to you is all I try to do is protect the residents, speak out, tell y'all what's going on. I've done nothing wrong. I never do anything wrong because I grew here, as I always say. The rest of them flew here. Tell the people what the feds got you for them. Why was they at the healthcare custodian, which you worked at, and you was over the bank account, over right here at the U.S. Bank, and they walked you out, took your computer, seized your stuff. Talk to them then. You want to tell them? Talk to them. Tell the people. Talk to them. They right here. Right, exactly. He not going to tell his stuff, but I know his stuff. So
Former Mayor Lightfoot didn't have any concern about that either. Why? The Board of Trustees are defrauding the people at all.
At the end of the day, us 6 people up here are the ones that vote on all of the money. So when she keeps saying, I did this and I did that and I gave, she haven't did anything.
They got a guy committing bank fraud and spending the people's money. But that's of no concern. Why? Because truth is overawed by spectacle. That's what we come to again and again in the way that Mayor Henyard's been treated. Lori Lightfoot's not interested in fact, but in spectacle. She's interested in political theater that's going to help her, not the people.
A coalition of aldermen and community groups is slamming Mayor Lori Lightfoot, accusing her administration of misspending discretionary funds from the Federal Pandemic Relief CARES Act. The group says Lightfoot spent millions on police and ignored other issues.
One pot of money that we had that was flexible funding. The one pot of money that could have been used for small business support, for housing relief for our neighbors, to help prevent violence in our communities. That's what we're talking about. And of that 470 million, 284 million of it went directly to the Chicago Police Department.
You know, a mayor who's run out of office, as she was, in large part because of financial mismanagement, being called upon to be the investigator of another mayor's fiscal decisions? That's pretty much the same thing as asking a fox to investigate the hen house. And it has no more truth value than a professional wrestling match. It's all staged, it's all scripted, but the problem is that the consumers of social media confuse that spectacle for the truth. And flames of anger get fueled by falsehoods, and next time the violence could be a lot worse. In the social media age, lies are dangerous. Inflammatory political rhetoric shouted from online rafters incites people to do terrible things.
That's it? That's it? All right. Let me wait. Maybe it'll be the rap may come right after that. Hold on a second. No, I guess that's it. That's it? All right. Interesting. What'd you guys think? What'd you guys think about this? She dropped the receipts, you guys. The receipts have been dropped. They did it. She had like 200 people watching on her channel. She probably gonna get herself monetized. What is it? That's it. $5 super chat from Marine X. Appreciate that. A super cut for her and authorized payments seem comical and lackluster at best. Her lawyer is a charlatan, parroting talking points in billable hours. So we'll probably watch it one more time. I probably need to watch it one more time. It's a 9-minute video, so we'll watch it one more time. So we all have an understanding of exactly what her talking points is. It looks like it's accusing Jason House of doing something fraudulent, and then also we shouldn't take Lori Lightfoot seriously because she, if you guys have an idea of what Lori Lightfoot has done to Chicago, that's the reason why she couldn't be reelected. But it didn't really explain. Like, I was trying to figure out what she kind of just like, well, it's everyone else's fault. The same thing. It's not my fault. I did nothing wrong. It's all other people's fault. So I don't really see again. I don't see how they're supposed to change the whole tide of, I think at this point it looks like Jason House is going to win. This rebuttal, even if this took too long. I mean, it's 5 days left, and this is it. Talk about how much Lightfoot wasn't great. Yeah, I think a lot of people already realized that when she was a mayor, but she's not the mayor in this situation. We shouldn't take her seriously. Like, this should have been told months ago. So I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Like, is that it? Did that change anyone's mind? What's going on here? How you doing? Did that change anyone's mind? I thought that's the real person. You guys are ridiculous. Is that really anything that really changed your mind? You guys keep saying she's in here. She's not in here. What are you guys talking about? You know how many different profiles pop up with her name? Let me go on. You guys saying that she's in here. No, that's not her. That's not her. So we're gonna play it again, and you guys we'll check it out again. You guys will all watch it, so we have a fair understanding of. So today she dropped the rap video and she dropped this. This is just it's a political ad. You know, I'm assuming Jason House may respond to this. He may not. I mean, at this point, does he need to respond? It looks like he's gonna win anyway. So I don't know if he may not even be bothered to respond to this situation. So hold on a second. My damn computer acting up. But yeah, that's not Tiff. I looked at the video, looked at the thing. Go ahead, 5 minutes, go ahead. And my son is here. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. All right, so we'll play it again. We'll play one more time, guys, so we have an idea what the hell's going on. So we'll play one more time. Let's see. We'll bring it back. We'll play one more time.
Before the people contending that she's going to expose theft and misuse of funds by who? By Tiffany Henyard.
We were tasked with looking into irregularities, allegations of irregularities regarding financial mismanagement by Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
But she spent her entire presentation talking about things done by other people, by accountants, by disgraced Dalton official Keith Freeman, who's doing these things. Nowhere in her presentation did she say, or could she say, that Mayor Henyard approved a single one of the expenses that she was discussing. In fact, the bulk of the information that was masqueraded to be the results of an investigation was already contained in standard village audits. There was no real investigation. It was political theater, or a disgraced former mayor wanted another chance at the limelight that's not earned.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot has lost her bid for re-election. She conceded the race last night after failing to get enough votes to qualify for a runoff in the crowded primary.
What Lori Lightfoot failed to mention, during most of the time period that she's supposedly investigating, the Board of Trustees unlawfully kept Mayor Henyard from being on the bank account. She had to go to court just to get on the account.
When other people come and do work in our village, y'all need to pay them. Do not hold up their money and think you're going to get it paid to do nothing. So we're going to do the same thing until you pay them people, then y'all get y'all check.
She don't have the authority to do that. Watch. You're not even on the bank account.
So next, old business. So just to clear this up so the residents and everybody know what's going on. Basically, this Board of Trustees have put the village in financial despair. They put us in court several different times. If anyone's not following, they cost us over $600,000 for a recall for this attorney to get paid off of. I'm willing to talk. I'm willing to work with a board that's willing to work with me. What's a shame is why we ended up in court. This October 3rd, 2022 warrant list, when Trustee Jason House and this clerk right here, Clerk Key, have went to the bank to remove me off the bank account. Let me see how deep this gets. Trustee Keys and your attorney, that attorney right there, well, clerk, okay, Clerk Key, and that attorney right there goes into the bank to remove me, your mayor, off the bank account. So y'all should ask yourself, why are they going through so many great lengths to remove me when the law state the mayor and the clerk is the ones on the bank account? So put Trustee House on the bank account. This way y'all need to open your eyes at so you understand what is truly going on. It's a money grab, a power grab for the village of Dalton. They keep talking about deficit, but you keep trying to pay this attorney. I motioned for court because I tried to stop them from paying that attorney right here, that $600,000. So we went to court. The judge stopped everything. She didn't want to hear anything. She said she's going to wait to do the hearing, and she stopped every payment possible and said she was only going to allow us to do payroll, which is to pay people that work for the village of Dalton.
For much of the time it's being discussed, she's being illegally kept from knowing what's going on with the money. Now that seems like it would be important. That's the truth. But Lori Lightfoot did not mention that. Jason House, a current member of the Board of Trustees, was not a signer on the bank account at all. And yet, he has repeatedly signed checks without authority. That's a fact. It's documented. He's spending thousands and thousands of the village's dollars without authority from the bank. He's committing bank fraud. He's committing check fraud. She's proved it in documents. There's matters pending in court. He's been told to stop doing it, and he still does it. Again and again.
How y'all allow him to convince y'all to put him on the bank account when he is in trouble or has been in trouble with the feds. So if y'all follow up with everything going on in the community, y'all will understand what's going on. And these are facts. This is stuff people mess up money all day long. I keep telling y'all, but what I'm saying is y'all allow this man to go on the bank account. Y'all didn't do any of your research, your homework. Y'all didn't do nothing. But I guess it's good, huh? Because everybody got the hand in the cookie jar. So all I'm saying to you is all I try to do is protect the residents, speak out, tell y'all what's going on. I've done nothing wrong. I never do anything wrong because I grew here, as I always say. The rest of them flew here. Tell the people what the feds got you for them. Why was they at the healthcare custodian, which you worked at, and you was over the bank account, over right here at the U.S. Bank, and they walked you out, took your computer, seized your stuff. Talk to them then. You want to tell them? Talk to them. Tell the people. Talk to them. They right here. Right, exactly. He's not going to tell his stuff, but I know his stuff. So,
former Mayor Lightfoot didn't have any concern about that either. Why? The Board of Trustees are defrauding the people at all.
At the end of the day, us 6 people up here are the ones that vote on all of the money. So when she keeps saying, I did this and I did that and I gave, she haven't did anything.
They got a guy committing bank fraud and spending the people's money. But that's of no concern. Why? Because truth is overawed by spectacle. That's what we come to again and again in the way that Mayor Henyard's been treated. Lori Lightfoot's not interested in fact, but in spectacle. She's interested in political theater that's going to help her, not the people.
A coalition of aldermen and community groups is slamming Mayor Lori Lightfoot, accusing her administration of misspending discretionary funds from the Federal Pandemic Relief CARES Act. The group says Lightfoot spent millions on police and ignored other issues.
One pot of money that we had that was flexible funding, the one pot of money that could have been used for small business support, for housing relief for our neighbors, to help prevent violence in our communities. That's what we're talking about. And of that $470 million, $284 million of it went directly to the Chicago Police Department.
You know, a mayor who's run out of office, as she was, in large part because of financial mismanagement, being called upon to be the investigator of another mayor's fiscal decisions? That's pretty much the same thing as asking a fox to investigate the hen house. And it has no more truth value than a professional wrestling match. It's all staged, it's all scripted, but the problem is that the consumers of social media confuse that spectacle for the truth. And flames of anger get fueled by falsehoods, and next time the violence could be a lot worse. In the social media age, lies are dangerous. Inflammatory political rhetoric shouted from online rafters incites people to do terrible things.
All right, we're back. Did that change any? Do you think this has changed any of the minds that are people who are going to be voting for the next, I guess, in the primary for Dalton? That's the question. Because 5 days left in this, and this is when she decides to drop this video. And again, a lot of this has been stuff that we've heard already. I don't see any big change, in my opinion, that she's going to pull this one out, and especially after that silly rap video. I mean, okay, you're trying to survive politically. How even putting that snippet out made any sense? So, what do you guys think? Does this do anything different for you guys in terms of, did it change your mind? Is it hard to even listen to it, considering that she's been not honest, not really taking accountability? Again, still no accountability of anything that she's done wrong. It's everyone else's fault. She does nothing wrong. It kind of, again, if she doesn't win, that last speech is going to be quite interesting. It's going to be quite interesting because it's going like I said, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, did any so she accused Jason of signing checks illegally, so committing fraud. Actually, let me see what. Hold on a second. Let me see what I have here. What did she say? Okay. So this is some of the key points from the video. This was a political, you could say it's an attack ad. You know, it happens. Everyone has different attack ads for the people they're going back and forth with. This is, I don't know if this is a video to try to get herself out of jail, because the feds ain't looking for this type of stuff. They're going in and figuring out what's going on. But let's put this in the term of politics, right? So these are the key facts of this situation. So this video is in Dalton, right? This is political. This is Tiffany Henyard trying to address some of the financial issues that's in Dalton. So this is her view of what's going on. She is saying that you shouldn't really listen to Lori Lightfoot and you shouldn't trust Jason House, right? It's a critical view of Lori Lightfoot investigation. Why investigate her when she had issues in her situation when she was a mayor? She's suggesting that the Lori Lightfoot probe into the Dalton's finances was more about political spectacle than substantive investigation. She's saying that much of the investigating findings were already available in routine village audits, which some people believe that, Lori Lightfoot didn't necessarily bring anything new to the table. But that still doesn't stop the fact that Henyard is still responsible for some of this stuff. She's the mayor. She's running the day-to-day, but whatever. Then she is saying that she has been reportedly kept off the village bank accounts by the board of trustees, requiring her to take legal actions to regain access. That was 2 years ago. This is when she was winning lawsuits and bragging about how successful she was. Things have changed dramatically at this point. But this is kind of an old, just like a lot of old information. And she singled out Trustee House because she's running against them, singled them out for unauthorized spending and alleged involvement in financial fraud, including bank and check fraud. Now, she didn't talk about the details of this alleged financial fraud. I don't know anything about it. If anyone has information, email me, but I don't know anything about it. But she basically said, allegedly, that he's unauthorized spending and he was involved in some kind of financial fraud, including bank and check fraud. That's what the lawyer said. But if the lawyer said it, she said it, so I say it both together. And she's claiming that the trustees in the village are putting the village in financial jeopardy by misusing funds and initiating costly legal battles. I mean, at this point, everyone is lawyering up. I said the lawyer's always making the most money in this situation. And then they go into Lori Lightfoot's own financial mismanagement, trying to attack her character because of the issues that's going on. Now, I would say for the Inspector General of Chicago, I made a video about this, actually. The Inspector General said both Lightfoot and Brandon Johnson made her job difficult. But it's a big difference between being a mayor and investigating the village. But again, this is politics. This is all politics. Throw dirt in each other's names. But I don't know if that's enough to do anything to get people to move past the new rapper, superstar, super mayor compared to Jason House. I see a super chat from Kevin. What's going on, Kevin? Appreciate the $2 donation. Appreciate it. She's saying this to create doubt, just like the knife situation. Yeah, but this in terms of her political skills and handling on how to even do this, what you call it, dealing with the political, she's not good at it. This is 5 days from voting. This is too late. Early voting has started, I think, since the 10th. And then you drop that video of you rapping with the Michael X in the background. You're talking about you're starving out the board, but you're feeding the people. I don't know who's running her campaign. Don't hire that person, because doesn't make any sense. But yeah, John. So yeah, that's what it seemed like. That's what the lawyer was saying, that Jason House committed fraud by signing checks he wasn't authorized to. Apparently, he was told not to, and he decided to do it anyway. That's what the lawyer is saying. I don't have any information about that. That would probably have to be. I mean, I guess we'll figure it out. What's going on? We'll see what that happens. But this is basically an attack against Jason House and Lori Lightfoot. I don't know if that changed anyone's mind. The details, it just seems like it was a lot of, yeah, well, he did this too. Oh, he's corrupt. He's holding Henyard back. And I think this is what is Henyard's defense when the feds pull up. When the feds pull up, she is going to try to explain that I didn't do any of this. I didn't sign any checks. I don't have my names in the credit cards. I didn't buy anything. It's on everyone else. I don't want my name on the credit cards. Look what the trustees did. Look what Jason House is doing. I'm innocent. That's her defense, at least when the feds show up. So it's a difference. I guess we have two different battles. Her trying to save her political career, which I don't think she is. And the second, trying to save her herself not being in federal prison on, were you responsible for any illegal activities when it came to the money that was coming in from the village? But in terms of anything, she definitely lost a gem. And I think the video that I talked about, the one which Henyard was crying, I think some people were confused. Dr. Nikita was not the PR person when she was crying and talking about the situation with Alexis Wilson, who got killed by the Dalton police. Nikita jumped in because of how bad Henyard handled that situation, right? Vivian, let me know if I'm saying that correctly. Did she pose a like? Yeah, I think she did. I don't know if she said anything. I kind of scrubbed through it. If you guys want to watch it, we'll watch it. We don't got much going on, but I could pull that up if you guys want to check out her Facebook. Because she posted that before this video came out, but I was listening to it a little bit and I didn't really hear anything interesting. But since we're live and we're talking, we could put it up. Let me see if I can find it. Wait, where was it? She was live. Where's the video? Hold on a second. I gotta find it. I know. I think I did see it. Yeah.
How y'all doing?
It's 13 minutes. If you guys want to hear more Henyard, well then here we go. Let's see. Actually, which one should I take out? This one. Okay. Oh, I got it all messed up. Hold on a second, guys. Gotta do some movements right here real quick in real time so you guys see her face. Nice. All right, so let's listen to her chat. Maybe she has something else more to say. I don't know. We'll see.
Come on in. I hope y'all ready. Because if you want the tea, get it from me. I keep telling y'all that. So come on in. Because I got some news that you can use. Yes, that part. All right, let me set this up. Why that got so bright? So bright. Make sure that's close. Look, it's like a bring it in a little bit for y'all.
Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it.
I don't know. It's like, okay. All right, guys. How y'all doing? I got the news that you can use. I know you guys was waiting on this epic moment, because everybody keep asking me to produce the receipts. And I'm about to do just that because I'm about to tell it like it is. My name is Tiffany. Tell it. I got the news. Tell it about corruption. Tell it.
She doesn't want to run. She doesn't want to be a politician. She wants to be an entertainer. This is all she just wants to be an entertainer. She doesn't want to be a mayor. No one behaves this way. She wants to entertain. She wants to sing and dance and do that goofy shit. I mean, that, right? Like, whatever.
The board of trustees, tell it. Hey, I'm about to tell it like it is. Tell it. I gotta give y'all a little. But yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe right now to Tiff Speaks the Truth. It's on my YouTube platform for those that already didn't subscribe. You already got that 30-minute notification saying tune in 30 minutes. We about to tell it. So stay tuned because I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys. I know that I haven't been on here like I should be all the time because y'all know I'm still running operations, So I just wanted to make sure that you hear from your super mayor and make sure y'all come and find out and get the tea. Remember, if you want the tea, get it from me. So I will be broadcasting that in the next literally 20 minutes now. So if you have not subscribed, go to Tiff Speaks the Truth on YouTube, and you will get everything that I'm going to talk about as relates to corruption in the village of Dalton. But basically, you have to subscribe to get it. I normally play you to know that. Also, if somebody's watching this, you can put the link in the bottom comments. Other than that, I do that when I get off this live. But go on to Tiff Speaks the Truth and make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. That way you'll get all the news that you can use. I just want to get on here real quick. It's not going to be long-winded, guys, because I'm going to go on that platform and speak. But I have a whole you dig for you. I ain't even going to say what it is. I want you to go look at it, check it out, so you can actually get a different perspective, because all this fake news, they got to chill with all that. I need you to see it for what it is. I'm giving you a different perspective. I'm giving you some truth. I'm giving you some facts. I'm giving you some receipts. Things y'all keep asking for, even though, as though, how can I say this? People want receipts, right? Y'all want them, but it's just gossip to y'all when y'all get receipts. When I have receipts, I give it to the real people that can do something about it.
Real quick, this is a personal note. My chick my wife, she can't stand the word receipts. Apparently, I've said receipts so many times in the house. She's annoyed. She's so annoyed. She's like, I'm tired of that word. I guess she's, even her, who's barely following this, is like, can she provide it so she can't hear this word receipts? I'm walking around, yeah, receipts. All day, I'm like, where is she going to get the receipts or not? And she's like, can you stop saying the word receipts? I can't stand it. So even at home, Tiffany is ruining the peace in my home. Because me walking around saying the word receipt.
Just so you understand the difference when y'all ask for certain things I can give, certain things I can't give. Y'all do know that legal is involved, so I just make sure that, hey, can I give this out? Can I not do this before I do it, despite you guys wanting me to give it to you? But you can't do nothing with it, me giving it to you. I can verbalize it, but I probably can't give you actual documentation. But this time I did, because you guys wanted it, so there it is. Go check it out again. Tiff Speaks the Truth. It's on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, and I got not this evening, but again, the next 2-3 days, you're gonna see a lot of things going on, a lot of stuff coming out that you didn't hear me say anything, because y'all done muddy my name up for 3.5 years. So hey, y'all left me no choice but to go on and give y'all a dose of your own medicine that you've been trying to dish out to me, which has all been fake. It's been a witch hunt, it's been lies, it's just been all the above, guys. But y'all know I am strong. I am constantly moving forward, and this too shall pass. And when it passed, I want people to look at me as strength. So when you look up the definition of strength, you're going to see Tiffany here. You're going to see Super Mayor Henyard in it, because I don't know anybody, any human being, any person that would have withstood the storm as long as I did, and see it all the way through. I know a lot of people that would have quit. A lot of people tell me they would have quit. They would have threw in the towel. They would have did all kinds of things, they tell me. But I'm still here. So please go onto that platform. In the next 20 minutes, we're going to produce those receipts that you've been asking for so desperately. And we have plenty more to go for the next 2 days. If you haven't heard my latest, I'm stopping the bud. I'm feeding the people.
Don't say it. No, you'll get stuck in my head. I don't want to hear that song. I don't want to hear that. That's because it's already stuck in my head. I hope she don't sing it. I hope she stops right now. I don't want that stuck in my head.
Y'all got to go check that out. I did drop some bars for y'all, because that's the way that I express myself throughout all this drama that be around me, all this negativity. I'm a positive, high energy person, as you all see and know. So I have to go and lay it down in the studio. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I don't even rap. I don't even rap. But it's been actually really good for me. It's been positive, and I got a lot of people that want to collab with me. And y'all do amazing things with people's voices. I will say that. So I thank you for that. But it's really cool. If you are watching this, please go out and vote. Early voting has started. It started February 10th. It's going on to February 24th. Get to them polls. Make sure you keep your super mayor in office. I am #1 on the ballot once again. In 2021, I was #1. And again, here we go. History repeating itself. I am #1 again on this ballot. Please vote for my entire ticket. We have a vision, unlike other people that just talk and they ain't got no vision. They hoping they win off the hate and negativity that you have for a person. But please, judge me on my work. Vote off my work. Don't vote off of gossip. This is not high school. Vote off of facts, not fiction. Facts.
But she didn't. Okay, so that video she posted, she didn't really mention any positive things that she did. It was attack on Lori Lightfoot and Jason House. So she's saying don't vote based on whatever, but vote based on what I did. I don't know what you did. I have no idea. I mean, again, I'm not there, but I'm just saying.
And that's what I want to prove to you this evening, and show you some of the things that you might have overlooked because you was caught in the mess. Like most people get caught in the drama and not necessary facts. Stop letting people throw the rock and hide their hands. Stop allowing people to just say something about people that ain't true. And you know it ain't true because you live in my city. If you live in my city, you know that I love my city, which is a village, but I call it city. You know that I put on for my city. You know that I go hard for the youth, especially my seniors. You know this. In the middle class, because y'all say I'll never do nothing for y'all. Y'all know that I created programs like Rifford Wendell programs. For the seniors and veterans, and y'all know the board stopped paying the vendors. Y'all know all this. These are all facts. But I just want y'all to stay on course with the facts and get out and vote. We can complain about it all day long, but you got to get to the polls and vote. So I'm asking my base to make sure you show up and show out for your super mayor at the polls. You can go early or go on the 25th like I do. I do believe in voting on election day. You know, I just don't trust people in machines sitting in buildings. I just don't. I just think people are finicky with stuff like that. But people believe in early voting. So if you do, get out and vote. You got until the 24th, which is Monday, to cast your vote early. Other than that, I'll see you on election day, where we need to make sure we get our people out to vote. So tell a friend, tell a neighbor, let people know the truth. Let them get out and vote. I am on the ballot. I'm number 1. Punch 1 for Mayor Henyard. Punch 4 for Tanika Hughes. She is running for my clerk because we need a new clerk. Y'all want 4 years done, right? You need a new clerk. Y'all want minutes done, right? You need a new clerk. You need a clerk that's going to do the will of the people and give you the information that you truly need when you 4 years. I hate people blame people offices. They ain't got nothing to do with anything. So make sure you get out and vote for Tanika Hughes, punch 4. Vote for my entire trustee slate. I am backing Jocelyn King. She is punch 9. Vanessa Westcoast, she is punch 10. And Miss Linda Terrell, punch 11. So that is my ticket. Punch 1, 4, 9, 10, and 11. That's my ticket, guys. So you can see us be victorious. Come in on a landslide. You know, it's a landslide on February 25th. We will be victorious. I leave it all in God's hand. What will be, will be. What's for you is for you. I'm a firm believer of that, but I have to kill some of this negative vibe, this negative noise, and give you some facts and some truth so that you can understand how and why you're voting to keep me in office, to allow me to do a great job. I've done streets, alleys, sidewalks. We got millions of dollars in the bank account. They ain't telling y'all none of that, right? It's all about deficit, which we do have in the water department fund, because we owe the city of Chicago over $13 million when I got in office. So y'all just have to fact check your facts so you will understand what's going on. We've been inching away at that price since 2013. So I think we owe them about $4 million left now. But I just want to point that out to you guys. What's going on? I also want you guys to know that I am okay. I'm positive. I got people that loving on me, people protecting me, and people that's keeping me up. So I just want you to focus on loving on each other and just try to be kinder to one another. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people be so evil. And I do believe hate is taught. I don't think that it's something you're born with. I think it's taught. So please teach your kids to love on one another. Because I always say this, me today, you tomorrow. But I just want you to know, make sure you feed the people. Go on that live right now. It's coming on at 9 o'clock. It's on Tiff Speaks the Truth. It's on YouTube. And make sure you vote for me and my ticket. You can go out tomorrow to the polls from 9 to 5 p.m. Also, to my youth, I did allow a young lady, she produced a music video at the rink. It was really dope. I hope she dropped that. So I just want to just make sure that you got other things that you push the youth to do. And that's all I do. I always try to be their inspiration. I try to allow them to see what a black woman in power looks like as it relates to strength and vision, because you gotta have vision to basically run things. I know a lot of people may not believe in your vision, see your vision, and this is like how y'all don't believe in Facebook or anything else, and look at them now. So everybody's not gonna believe in you or your vision sometimes, but you gotta keep going. One thing about my vision I want people to know, I know in 2021 I try to push the block by block housing project. Y'all know I'm gonna push that when we win on February 25th. I'm going to make sure that we give everybody those dollar houses that we tried to do in 21. But this board here that you put in office is going to see that through on day one. So I want to make sure you understand that on day one, you're gonna be able to get them houses because we're gonna start the ball rolling and get the process going. So dollar houses, if you live in Village of Dalton and it's a bando on your block across the street, you can get the house for $1, $1. So you can get rid of your kids that live in the house or live in the basement. They can move across the street or down the street. You can get rid of your grandma, your auntie, your mama. But everybody can have home ownership. And it's only $1. But of course, you know, you have to fix it up. But I want to try to teach people the benefit of home ownership and instant equity. So you instantly got $100,000, $200,000 instant equity once you fix it, of course. You know what I'm saying? That. But I just want you to understand that you got it for $1. So I want you to know that's part of our program that we're going to do. Unity amongst community. Y'all know I'm all about this, bridging the gap about unity amongst community. That's another one of my visions, or our visions, me and my team. I want you to know that it's a togetherness. I want you to see what it looks like for youth on the rise and youth working together. So that's why I went with an all-women's ticket, and that's another reason why I went with youth, because they are the future. You got to pass the baton. We always talking about them, but y'all don't want to reach one, teach one, and uplift them and show them that they can do this too, because everybody can't go to college. Everybody not going to do trade school. Like, sometimes you are a public servant, so it's okay. So I want them to understand that. So we got a lot of more things, but I'm gonna get off because my team like, get off, because I want to go on about our vision for Dalton, and I just want it to be unity moving forward. So once we all make it on February 25th, you're gonna hear us all speak more about unity. You're gonna see that all the nonsense gonna stop, all the noise gonna stop, all the hate pages, all the hate people, because we not about that. You're gonna see us come in, handle the business, not let the business handle us, because I got a team that sees the future, a team that believes in the vision for the people. That's all I'm about, feeding the people, nothing else. I'm not going to give nothing. I'm going to starve the bull and I'm going to feed the people. Just remember that. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been getting attacked, as you can see. But I can't explain all that this evening on that thing you're going to go watch at 9 o'clock. So I kind of explain that, and I try to show you the political plays behind the scenes and who doing what and who calling the cattle black, and they need to look in the mirror, like, for real, for real. So I just want you to see this smear campaign. This
The kettle or the cattle? The cattle black or the kettle black? Whatever. I think she's almost done.
Civil conspiracy that they're doing, this muscling. When they can't control you, that's what they do, guys. They do a smear campaign on you. So I just want you to know I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And remember, I'm starving the bud. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office. Now you remember to keep me in office. All right, February 25th is going down. Punch one for your super mayor. All right, I see y'all on the next platform. Tiff Speaks the Truth on YouTube.
All right. We're done. Starving the boy. Oh, that stupid song's gonna be stuck in my stupid head. Yeah, it's a lot of talking with not much to. Again, maybe she doesn't know what receipts mean. That's not enough. That's not enough to change. I just need to make this a little bigger. It's not enough to change anyone's minds about what's going on. The video was just, those ads that you see on TV about you're either the guy you don't like, the guy you do like, and they go after the person. Usually these attack ads should have been made weeks ago, not days from voting. And early voting has been going on for several days, so people already cast their vote. I don't know if this is enough to throw more mud in, but that's what she's gonna do. It looks like she's gonna be making more videos, so she's going to put out more attack ads against the trustees. You can call it political ads, whatever you want to call it, against the trustees, against Jason House. To me, I feel like it's too little, too late. It's just too little, too late. This should have been something that should have been explained. She's not a good politician. Her skills as a politician, you can remove the fact of maybe she done some illegal stuff, some unethical stuff. She's not a good politician. She doesn't know how to communicate effectively. She doesn't understand timing. She doesn't understand how to craft a message. Even if you are doing some crazy stuff on the side, to craft a message that people can be convinced that what you're saying may be true. Because again, politicians lie. I don't know. I'm not saying anything that's gonna blow your minds. Most politicians lie, or to omit certain things. They craft a story. They craft a narrative for you to believe them, that you can trust them, that they love you, or whatever it is. She's not good at it. She's not good at it. She doesn't understand how to communicate effectively. She does it how she does it, and it doesn't work. Barry Adams with a $10 super chat. Oh, that's why I had made it so big. It's don't fit. At this point, every live she does is endorsement to Clean House in Dalton, and anywhere but in Thornton. Yeah, it's just not effective political maneuvering. I don't know if she has someone helping her run a campaign. I don't think so, or at least someone that's not professional. You got people saying drop this rap video, then that person should not be running your campaign. you know, what else? I mean, other than that, I really don't know. It's too late. In my opinion, it's too late. It's too little too late. But the only people who have the final say will be the people who are voting. The people who are going to vote for the new mayor. What are they looking at? Are they watching this stuff? Are they tired of it? They maybe have already voted. How many people still think that Henyard is the person that can lead the Village of Dalton in the next 4 years? How many people exist in that village right now? We have no idea. Listen, it's possible she can win. I know that may not seem to be likely. Stranger things has happened, right? Like I keep saying that. Stranger things has happened. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, she's just a horrible communicator. Horrible. Like no sense of there's no strategy here. There's nothing. She blurts out a lot of stuff. She talks, she'll talk 15 minutes straight without taking a break. She doesn't really say anything. She repeats the same talking points over and over and over and over again, the same sayings. It's just not, it just doesn't make it doesn't really change anyone's mind. She doesn't, sometimes it don't seem like she listens. It's just a stream of words. Actually, I am going to live stream right around. I actually have to look to see what time does voting end. I'm assuming they're going to know the results very quickly because it's only 20 something thousand people in the village, and I'm sure I don't know how many people are going to vote. It may be, I don't know. Hopefully it's a reasonable amount, but they should know who's going to win as soon as the voting is done. I got to figure out what time it stops, and then but I'm gonna be live a little earlier than that, and just hang out with you guys, and then we'll see who's gonna see if Henyard continues, because this is a primary. Let's see her continue to. I think she's gonna be, well, whoever wins between Henyard and Jason House will be going at I guess running against Cassandra. I forgot her. I think Jordan is the last name. I forgot the other name. So we'll see. We're gonna see who wins. If I was a betting man, I would not bet on Henyard. No, but it's possible she may win. Who knows, man? Like really, who really knows? Receipts. No receipts, guys. So my chick is gonna have to hear more me talking about receipts. Say, hey, there's no receipts. The receipts are done. Vivian says Cassandra doesn't have a chance to use a plan. I haven't seen her make any kind of videos, any kind of interviews. Like, what happened? She like crashed out? What happened? Did she still want to be a mayor? Haven't heard from much from her. Where are we going to get our entertainment after February 25th? Well, just because she loses, if she does, she loses the being her, I guess, re-election campaign. She still is going to be the mayor until the end. I forgot when they stop. And there's so many people out here crashing out. I just dropped a video earlier today. Now, she's no longer the mayor, but Monique Owens, she was a mayor of East Point. I forgot what state. Was it Michigan? Could have been. She was a special person. There's a lot of people who I think they get attracted to joining politics because of the power and the attention that you receive, and you get these kind of personalities like Henyard, like Monique Owens, that it makes it entertaining. Not in a good way, though. It depends if you're running, if you're there, and that's your mayor. You may not find it entertaining, but it is. They have really crazy personalities. She has definitely made me look at my own village's meetings more. Yes. If anything, that can be a teaching lesson for all of us, especially people who are in the local, who are in a smaller, you're not in New York or you're not in Chicago necessarily, but it's important to check out your city council meetings, regardless of where you live, to have an understanding of what's going on. Even if you show up once every 6 months or something like that, but you check the website, you check what they're doing. because when Lori Lightfoot did have a good point the last time she was the last meeting when she was bringing out some of the stuff that was going on, that there's multiple municipalities, that are not showing everything the way they're supposed to in terms of the money, that they're not being transparent. This is not just a Dalton problem. This is a problem with many, many areas, many places that you may be living in. So I think it's important to at least show up. I think when you show up and you start paying attention, you give the power back to the residents. You give that power back to the people to hold the politicians accountable. Because if they're able to run around and do whatever they want, then it's too late by the time they may have went into the war chest and took everything, but because no one paid attention, no one cared. Absolutely. And not just, I think for me, I was always focused on the national stuff, right? The big deal stuff, like your senator, obviously the president, your governor. But I think these smaller local governments where things can go really crazy, because I think a lot of people don't pay attention to it, and people are able to take advantage. So yes, the Warrior, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make another video about him very, very soon to kind of dive deeper into some of the shenanigans that he's been under. It's a lot going on with that dude, definitely. New Orleans mayor is a female. I forgot her name. But I forgot what's the other guy? There's another guy. He's in Louisiana, but he's not New Orleans mayor. Shoot, I forgot her name. But I definitely I have some information about that as well. So we'll see. Let's see what's going on. Appreciate everyone for hanging out. At this point, I don't really have much more to say. There wasn't much there, really. You threw some shots at House. You threw some shots at Lori Lightfoot, but I don't think that's enough for her to win a re-election, at least in my opinion. So I appreciate everyone that's hanging out. Yeah, man, I gotta hit up Nate Lawyer. He's the big dog right now, man. I don't know, he may be too busy, but I definitely would love to have a conversation with him. But on that note, guys, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me for a little bit. I know it's kind of late; it's almost 11 o'clock. So be safe, enjoy the rest of the night, and I'll see you guys.